Hey y'all, how is it going? Are you doing all right? I know you're doing all right because you know what? I've been praying for y'all. Y'all been praying for me because, hey, I pray for you, you pray for me, and we gonna what? Hey, watch God change things. Hey y'all, I am so happy. Can you tell me? I am happy, y'all. I just I felt like I received a revelation from God, y'all. I be in my word. I be in my word, y'all. I be reading. And I just don't be reading, I be reading. I be reading to understand. Cause you know how sometimes you can read and hey, I ain't here to judge you. I'm just here to call you up. You hear me? So anyway, y'all, I hope everything is going good in your lives and stuff, and I hope you're trusting and you're seeking, you're doing all that good stuff for God to talk to you, walk with you, and all that, because y'all know He's there. He's there. Have you invited Him in? Come on, won't you let Him in? That's the old church songs, y'all. Don't play with me. I'll tap back. Do you want me to tap back in? Like, y'all. So okay, y'all. Again, it's April. It's coming towards the end, but y'all, I am so encouraged. I am so encouraged, y'all. This is the best April that I've had in years. And I just don't want y'all to think like, oh, well, no, this is nobody but God. This is the best April I have had in years. I just want y'all to understand that. Like, when I say the best, and I ain't saying it because everything went right. It's because my perspective and everything that I thought and everything I did came from God. He was there even when times got hard and I faced these challenges, y'all. I didn't do what I used to do. I didn't react like solely on anger. Don't get me wrong, I had a little angry for a little bit. But I hear him came up out of that thing. You see what I'm saying? Like hey, when I say I am so excited, I am so excited because God, when I gave Him April and partnered with Him for Him to change and do things and make things so much better, y'all, He did it. I don't want to get emotional, but He did it, y'all, and I really, truly hope and I pray that get emotional, that you guys, whatever you're going through and whatever you feel God has to be better, that you will partner with God with it. You partner with God, not, you know what I'm saying, like really seek Him so He can help you through it. Because when I say He understands, okay, He understands, y'all. He understands. Because when I say it's been a while for me to be able to do April like this, and I am so encouraged because I did it with Him. I was seeking, and I knew that this was going to be a fight in it, but I knew I wanted it to change. I knew I wanted April to be better. I knew I didn't want to go into April being sad, depressed, and all that other stuff. And y'all, when I say I partnered with God and I let Him lead, I let Him guide, I sought out answers. I listened to, I worshiped, I prayed, and y'all, He was there with me. Y'all, He was there with me. Like, for me, He came, and He could do it for you too. Like, He came and saw about little Tasha, who He came and saw about me, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all my people, so I can cry in front of y'all. If y'all knew me back then, this crying stuff, it ain't new. Look, I was finna cap. It's not new, y'all. But y'all, I had to get that out. That's nobody but God and Holy Ghost. Cause I'm telling y'all, when I say partner with Him, this is not nothing that I'm not telling you to do something that I ain't doing. When I say partner with the Lord, partner with the Lord. Okay? Partner with Him. He'll give you everything that you're looking for if you allow Him to. Okay, y'all. We back. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, hey, I have to shed a little tears when I say God is able, and He is so good. He is so good. Anyway, I just wanted to come and give just a verse that stuck out to me, y'all. That's just, I've been reading. I read it at work, and I've been reading my Bible at work, and stuff just be sticking out, and I be trying to go back and stuff like that, and just take it apart and read the whole thing. Y'all know what I be saying. Read the whole thing, get the context of it. And this was in Matthew's, and this was God just talking to the disciples or whatever. He was teaching them, and he was telling them, things from the heart, and what you should do, and how you should care for other people, and how you should partner with him. He was telling them, like, straight up, this is not for you to do alone. Hey, I'm here. Like, I am what they were talking about back then. Here it is. Like, hello. So anyway, y'all, I am coming from Matthew's chapter 11, and I'm starting on the 28th verse. I got it written down, y'all. I don't be playing, y'all. I be writing this stuff down because I be wanting to remember, and I just be wanting to get it out so I can, I say. So we could be here. Y'all know it. I don't want us to be all over here. So you can know and go read it. Go read the whole thing yourself. Because you may get a different interpretation because of what's going on in your life. And please feel free to tell me what you got from it. Okay? Come on. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you what I got from it. But you got to read it so you can tell me. Like, and that's what God wants us to do. We're supposed to go tell others about the goodness of them. Okay. Anyway. Okay, y'all. Again, Matthew's chapter 11, and we're starting on the 28th verse. And it says, "Then Jesus said, 'Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest.' Then the 29th verse, 'Take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, and the burden I give you is light.'" Y'all, when I say, y'all know, hit me all types of ways. Because April, I felt, was such a burden. Like, ain't no way. I buried my mama, and her birthday is in April too. Like, I buried her in April, and her birthday is in April. Girl, are you trying to... Heavy. When I tell you it was heavy, it was heavy. But the goodness of God is like, when he says it, no one can tell you what's heavy for you, because if it's heavy for you, it's heavy for you. No one can tell you, like, oh, well, that's nothing, because that's not how God, sees it. It's like, if you say that this thing is tearing you up, if you say that, Lord, this hurts a lot, it hurts a lot, and he ain't like everybody else out here walking around you and saying, like, oh, that's nothing. I mean, it's been years, or, oh, why? Like, it's okay. Y'all, I don't care. When you lose a parent, for me, losing my mom, when her birthday would come around, it was like it was just happening. I remember her being in the hospital. I remember me having to plan a funeral. I remember it all. It's like every year when April comes, all over again, So with, the 28th verse starting in Matthew's, like on the 11th chapter, when it says, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." It's like, it don't have to be specific. And that's what God, like, that's just the goodness of him. Like, you know how people be like, don't come to me unless it's really a problem. Like, don't come to me unless it's serious. Like, don't call me unless it's serious. That's not how God is. Call him. Tell him what you feel is weighing you down. And then if you go ahead and go down to the 29th verse, he says, "Take my yoke upon you." Y'all, a yoke, if you don't know, I'm just here. I'm your HDIC. I'm your homegirl in Christ. I am here to tell you what a yoke is. It's like a beam of some sort that can be used for two people or one person. And y'all know that hit me too, because some of us be carrying our own yoke. and trying to balance it and stuff like that. But why would you do that when God says, take my yoke upon you? Like, let's partner and do this together. And it's like, and he's telling you, y'all, he is telling you, I am humble and gentle at heart. It's like, I'm not gonna come at you in a sense of like, I'm too good to be worrying about what you worrying about. It's like, I hear you. Come on and let me help you and let me guide you. I have you. I hear you. You are seen and you are a girl. When I say help him, I mean let him help you. Let him help you. Partner with him. Because you ain't got to carry that by yourself, y'all. You ain't got to carry that yoke by yourself. If you give him one side and you carry that other one with faith, that you can get through it because he's on the other side carrying the other half. Y'all doing this together. You can't tell me God ain't gonna show you the results of it. You can't tell me he ain't. What? Instead of just trying to carry it yourself, figure it out by yourself, be angry, depressed, mad, sad, and all of that, and you giving it to someone who's telling you that I care enough about you to do it and to teach you what to do when you feel these feelings, when you're feeling the things, when they're coming up against you and you feel like, oh my goodness, I'm never going to be able to do April right. I'm never going to be able to like see April in a better light. That's not true. It wasn't true, but it took time, and it took time for me to really tap into the Most High to get here. I couldn't do it alone because when I was doing it back then alone, it was such a roller coaster. It was up and down. And even though it was up and down, even now, the difference was that when it was up and down back then, when it was down and it was tearing me up. And I stayed in very, very low places too long. But with God, it was kind of like, it got low and then I was quicker to get up out of it. I was quicker to pray. I was quicker to seek an answer. I was quicker to forgive myself for even thinking some of the thought. Like, y'all, when I say do it with him, do it with him. Okay? So it's like, even when I got to the 30th verse and it was like, for my yoke is easy to bear and the burden I give you is light. I interpret that as like, what I give you to do, the burden I give you is to trust me. Do y'all agree? I feel like when he says, for my yoke is easy to bear, hey, if you allow me to carry this other head, I'm telling you, it's gonna become a little lighter. Not saying that it's gonna disappear. The yoke is still gonna be there. That beam is it's gonna be heavy on your shoulders, but it's gonna get a little easy. And I feel what I interpret from that is, for my yoke is easy to bear and the burden I give you is light. And I feel like what Jesus was saying was, when you think about and look back at all the verses and everything that was said, it's about trusting. It's about following him and y'all, oh my goodness. It's about your heart posture. It's about you transitioning your mind, transitioning your heart to really follow him, to trust that he has your best interests at heart, that what he's asking you to do, it may be scary, but you just have faith in him that he will get you through it. You may not understand the path. You may not understand why I had to go that way. And he understands that. He just wants you to trust and believe that what I am doing in your life, it serves a purpose. That you know that I got you. That you could be honest with me and tell me like, okay, you are. This is hard. Y'all know me. It's hard. Okay? It's hard. And he understands it. And that's what I feel. On like I said, we're in Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 through 30. For my yoke. That means what he places the trials, the tribulations. It's really easy to bear when you partner with me. It's really light. Cause have y'all ever went through something and it's like you try to do it on your own the first one time and it's like ooh, but then when you tapped in with God and that same thing seemed like it came around and you was a beast. You was tearing it up. Cause what? No weapon. What? Formed against you. Like you got the quote scriptures at that thing. Okay? So that's what I feel it means, y'all. Like that's what I feel that Jesus was talking about. It's like, y'all, it's like if you partner with me, this thing gets easier. I'm not saying that it's going to disappear or I'm gonna just take it away. I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to get through it. I'm humble enough to, because the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, and you don't mind partnering with me for what I claim is heavy. You don't mind coming to see about me and what I'm worried about. How many people, y'all, do you know will do that? How many people will still come see about you? Even though they like, it's like this not, we're talking about the creator here. The creator of heaven and earth. And you come to see what's wrong with me? Like y'all got it's just that deep. You ain't no greater love than that. Ain't no greater, and you coming to see about me, and you care to hear what's hurting me, what got me frazzled, and you don't mind walking me through, taking time to come and y'all can't tell me. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't want to tap into that. What? Who? Tap in. Okay? Tap in, y'all. He's waiting. He's there. And all he's like, hey, tag me in. I got you. I love you enough. Hey, tap in, come to me. Because that's a beautiful thing too. Like, I was listening to this podcast. I'm probably gonna list it below, y'all, because it's called Therapy and Prayer. I love her. She's my HGIC too. She don't know. I got a lot of HGICs on YouTube. Y'all just don't know it yet. But when you see me in the comments with the HGIC, just know, girl, we homegirls now. We homegirls in Christ. And don't worry, it's for the guys too. Home guys in Christ. I don't know. I probably gotta come up and but y'all know what I mean. Like but this Therapy and Prayer podcast or whatever, like when I say y'all same but I'm a link it her podcast or whatever in the description so y'all can go check out her channel for yourselves too, because like yesterday I was looking at one of her many beautiful episodes. All her episodes are just wonderful. All of her episodes are are just wonderful. And when I say yesterday it was kind of like ooh, when I say y'all, since I've been partnering with God to make April better and to make just life period better, when I say the confirmations come all over the place, when you're seeking, when you're being intentional with what you watch and what you listen to, he'll drop those jewels. They'll be all over the place. They'll be all over the place. And when I say yesterday or whatever, and it's like he's there already, like that was on her podcast or whatever, and all he's waiting for you to do is invite him in. Like, God is like, I'm just chilling. Like, I ain't coming to overtake anything. Like, hey, just know I'm here already. And if you tell me what So, and I feel like, and then people, be like, well, why would I have to tell him? Because he's trying to, when you get to saying stuff out loud and really explaining and pouring out your heart from your standpoint, because God already knows. You already know I say what I think I know, and what God for sure knows is two different things. So he can't explain it like he already know it, because the confidence that you exude is only from a human standpoint. God knows greater than that. So he'll come down and give it to you and develop, unwrap that thing for you to get it, for you to understand. That's just like when I say he's a great father, that's just like a father. A good example is like a parent trying to teach a child how to ride a bike. And for you, they can do it. It probably take a little bump, a little scrape, a little, you probably fall a couple of times. But once you get your balance and believe in yourself and believe that I wouldn't put you on this bike if I felt like you couldn't do it, or if I knew that it didn't take a little practice, it didn't take you, it ain't gonna take you a little while to get it, I would never put you there. You know what I mean? And just like a parent, it's like when you have a child, they don't know the things that you know, but you've been there, you've done that, you understand it. But with God, he's a creator, he already knows. So it's like, trust me enough to put your helmet and your knee pads on, and when I say ride on, ride on. Yeah, that was just my illustration, y'all. I just be coming off the dome. I ain't no preacher or no pastor, nothing, so don't come for me, okay? That's just how I see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You as a parent be knowing, like, girl, guy, or, your baby, like, go on ride. It's okay if you fall. Get up. Y'all can't tell me y'all. Go on, get up. You may fall. It's okay. It's all right. Get up. I still believe in you, and I know that you can. I never said you weren't gonna fall, maybe. That's why you got the pads on. That's why I put a helmet on top of your head. Cause it's a good chance you may fall because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing yet. But it's cool. Just get up. I'm here. And I still believe you can. And I know that you can. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying God is such a good father. And he's there if you want the help. If you want guidance, he's there. Just let him in. Let him be like, yeah, Lord, I did this for a while by myself, and yeah, it doesn't hit the same with you. Okay, so y'all, that's my this is a little long video. It wasn't, I wasn't trying to make it long or whatever, but I just wanted to come and just be vulnerable and just give y'all the light that I've been receiving for real, y'all. And when I say I be at work, I be reading, y'all. I be I be seeking. I be listening to y'all, some of you guys podcasts, and it's another girl, I love her, Aaliyah, I think that's her name. I forgot the name of her podcast for her. I'm gonna link a couple of them in the description, because like I said, good community, and they're, I don't know. Like when I say they my homegirls in Christ, they really are. They don't know it, but I'm putting y'all on notice now. Y'all are, and I just love, like when I say I've been loving people's stories. I love to hear people's stories, and how they, what's going, like what happened in their life, how they got over it, what they learned from it, how they, hindsight, and it's like, oh, I shouldn't have. I love all of that. And especially now, I am loving to see how God worked and other people's lives. Because when I say, ain't no way that this God can be all these things for all these people. But it's true when you look at the Bible, and everybody, every prophet, every king, everybody who you know when they partner with God, or when God was in their life, he has enough in that capacity. I like to think of it like, imagine yourself going into a mall on a Saturday. I'm talking about when the Jordans drop, everybody named Mama in there. Just imagine you standing there and just really thinking like, yo, God got a plan, and he loves all of y'all in here. And that's what I just feel like for people. Like, if you tap in, he has enough grace, enough mercy, enough love to still do a work in everyone. Like, when I say everyone, he has enough. We seen that in the Bible, how many ways, in different ways, he showed himself in the Bible to all these people. And you trying to tell me he don't care about you? You trying to tell me he can't do it for you? You trying to tell me that he stopped? No, do not believe that. Do not believe that you don't have any worth, that you don't have any value. When I say tap in with the Lord and see what he says. Tap into the Lord and see what he wants you to do. Tap into the Lord and let him correct you. See, that's the part some people don't want to let him correct you. And sometimes how you do it is like, ooh, but just know he loves you that much to correct you. He loves you that much to show you what it is that you need to do and what you can do better. He loves you enough to bless you. Like, oh my goodness, y'all. So again, oh y'all, this video is being so much longer than what I intended. But again, y'all, I just hope that you guys really, really tap in to the Most High and get your own relationship, your own understanding. And like I said, discernment, and pray over every relationship. Pray over everything that you're reading. Pray over everything that you're receiving from others. I'm just saying, just pray over it and read for yourself just to make sure that you get that from that. And not saying that, because like I said, for me, that's what I took from Matthew's chapter, chapter 11, verse 28 through 30. But who's to say that you don't get something different? You know what I mean? But it's just like whoever is ministering over you, or you know what I'm saying, just pray that is of God, that's what, you know what I'm saying, that's what he wants you to take. Make sure you check in with him at all times throughout the day, every day. Okay? All right, y'all. Again, y'all, hey, when I say y'all my peoples, y'all know what I be saying, y'all my peoples for real. And I just hope you guys continue to have a blessed April. I'm going to. You guys make sure that you are, and I'm praying for your strength in the Lord, because we all need it. We all need it. Okay? So until next time, y'all. Bye.